Hi friends, today's story is an amazing one. The Foolish Washerman. Long ago, there lived a washerman called Babu. One day, he and his donkey were going through the way. Suddenly, the donkey fell down. It was very tired. Now, Babu felt very sad. One day, as he was walking by the road, he saw a tiger. He started screaming for help. But the tiger did not move. He was relieved. He went near it and touched it. But still the tiger did not move. Then he understood that the tiger was dead. So, while he was going, he again got a thought. I will take the tiger's skin and keep it on my donkey. Then it can eat the farmer's crop how much ever it wants. So he again came back and he took the tiger's skin and he kept it on his donkey and sent it to the farmer's field. One farmer saw him and thinking it to be a tiger, he got scared. He shouted to other farmers, run, run, run for your lives, there is a tiger. Everybody ran. Then this donkey started eating nicely. The next morning, Babu came and took his donkey with him. It continued for a few days. After a few days, when the farmers were getting worried, one farmer knew a washerman other than Babu. So he called him to have a small meeting and a discussion. That time, that washerman's donkey brayed. Now, Babu's donkey heard it and he also started braying. The other farmer noticed this and got angry. He went and told to all the farmers. They came with sticks and beat the poor donkey. When Babu came back to take his donkey the next morning, he saw it to be dead. He was grief stricken and started crying for his fate. So, the moral of the story is one cannot be happy for long by hurting others. I hope you all understand the talkative tortoise. Long ago, in a big pond, there lived a tortoise. It used to make fast friends. One day, it saw two cranes standing by the riverside and trying to catch some fishes. It went to them and started a discussion. Slowly, the cranes and the tortoise became good friends. One day, they heard that there was a severe drought in the forest, and in just a few days, the pond will dry up. The cranes went to the tortoise and sadly said that they were leaving from the pond as it was getting dried and no fishes were there. Now, the tortoise was anxious and said to the crane that, oh, my dear friends, if you leave me alone, then how will I live here? I'm your friend, right? I have an idea. Please do it. Now the cranes were delighted and said, we are ready to do any idea if you have. Now the tortoise suggested that they should bring a strong and a long stick so that the tortoise will just keep it in its mouth and the cranes can carry him. The cranes liked the idea, but they warned the tortoise that if it talks in the midway, then it will fall off. Now the tortoise replied, I'm not so foolish. I will not talk. I will close my mouth. And so the next day, the tortoise just kept the stick in its mouth and the cranes carried him. While they were going, some boys who were playing in the ground saw them and were saying to each other that, "Look at those cranes, they are very intelligent, and that tortoise, it's very foolish." And they started talking. By now, the tortoise was getting angry by being called foolish. So he thought of shouting at them and opened his mouth. In a fraction of a second, he fell down and died. The cranes wept sorrowfully because of their friend's departure. So, the moral of the story is too much talking is not good. Thank you.